St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as you know, is pretty late on the tourism in the market compared to some of our competition in the Caribbean. And I think what that brings is some positives and some negatives. Negative in terms of when it comes to marketing and advertising, it's always best to be first on the scene. After all, that's how Sony made its name with the Sony Walkman. They came out with that first. Other companies might have perfected it a bit more, but they came out first. In terms of positivity, looking at what our competition has done, some of the mistakes they've made, make sure we don't make those same mistakes. And one of the most important things, I'm not one for these cliches or niche words that come out every year, but sustainability is very important to the development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines as a tourism product, to make sure that we have something for generations to come. Part of it is that we usually look at now for now or tomorrow. And I think when you look at some of our competition, they've had a problem with their product moving forward because it's always been thinking about what is immediately in front of you and not a few years down the line. And what we bring to the table as a destination. And part of that is not only about the visitors that are coming in from overseas, part of it is about our own people knowing the country and knowing what St. Vincent and the Grenadines is about. Obviously, technology has changed the way we do business. Giving away my age here a bit, some years ago, you had to be careful about which pictures you took because you might have a roll of 12 or 24, and when you developed it, you might get 26 and a half. Now it's just click, 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 and you can take as many pictures as you want, and you choose the best ones. It's social media. It's about the experience, about bragging rights with your friends and family. So it's changed. So part of what we're looking forward to is making sure that our product is sustainable moving forward, focusing on what our niche markets are, not spreading ourselves too wide, because it's easy. Tourism has some names that come up every year, a new one, whether it's religious tourism, wellness, health. Something comes up every year and we tend to get caught up in it. We want to remain focused on our niche markets, our main niche markets, which is sailing and yachting, diving, romance, which includes weddings, honeymoons, and divorce if you want to get divorced in St. Vincent and the Grenadines too, and adventure tourism, which includes ecotourism. So as we move forward, it's about focusing on what our strengths are, making sure that we strengthen them even more, and that when people get to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, when they look around, they don't feel as if they have not left home because there's so many visitors around. We're not about mass tourism, we're about the experience, so that when you go back home, it wasn't that you went to visit St. Vincent and the Grenadines, it was that you went to experience it, and what a lovely experience you had.